Are you thinking of moving to Huntersville, North Carolina, and you're looking for someone to show you what it's really like? What do the neighborhoods look like? How are the schools? Is there downtown? Is there anything to do there? Stay tuned for this episode. We're gonna cover all that and more. What do you say? Let's go. Welcome to another episode of the Carolina Salute, where we cover everything Charlotte, both north and south of the border. Every day, I help people just like you move all around this city. So whether you're one day or 1 year out, give me a call, shoot me a text, schedule a Zoom, an email, clap some pigeons, whatever your modality is. Get in touch with me so I can get you the information that you need. I've moved across the country many times and packed a house. So you're not bugging me when you're way far out. I understand. Nobody wakes up and thinks, I'm gonna move across the country tomorrow. There's a process, and that's my job, is to help you with this process. So please reach out. I look forward to speaking with you. We're gonna get into it. We're covering Huntersville. Today is an awesome city. So y'all stay tuned, and I'm gonna tell you all about it. Our first stop this morning is downtown Huntersville. Behind me here is Discovery Place Center, an absolutely incredible place to bring your kids. Across the street right here is Town Hall, and then a little pizza shop and some awesome little places there as we'll turn around and see it. We're right off of Old Statesville Road, and then just a block up from where we are is the original Main Street with a little Main Street cafe. And I'll get some footage of that also for you so you can see what it looks like. Huntersville is a town that really blends old with new. We sit just north of Charlotte, the southern tips right at 485 and the 77 interchange. We're gonna run west into Lake Norman as our boundary on that side. Our boundary east is gonna be Concord, another awesome city here in the Charlotte market. And north, just above Sanford Road off of I-77. I-77 is one of your main roads that literally just about cuts the city in half. And then some of the older roads were Statesville and Old Statesville Road before the interstate system was really put in. You've got old houses in Statesville, kind of original neighborhoods, and then you've got a ton of new development. If you look at it on the map, kind of the middle of Statesville is all the new development. You can see all the newer neighborhoods there. Huntersville has seen incredible growth. In 1990, it had a population of about 5,000 people. Today, 2023, it's got a population of over 60,000 people, and it saw a 5% increase in growth from 2020 to 2021, and it is the fastest growing city in Mecklenburg County. So the secret is out. Huntersville has won many awards in the past decade for being a wonderful city, an affordable city, a safe city, a city with quality school systems. We'll get on that more. But Huntersville has a lot to offer. It's really hard to go wrong here. We're about 15 miles, give or take, right out of downtown Charlotte. Your commute downtown is going to be about 20 minutes to 25 minutes and no traffic. Now, your morning commute with the rest of the world fighting to get to work, you're probably looking between 35 minutes and an hour, depending on how many people zigged when they should have zagged, and your interstates become parking lots. For your jet setters out there, to get around to the airport, it's about 24 minutes, and it's probably an easier commute than it is to get downtown. Depending on what side of the city you are on, you're gonna come down 77 and around 85 and around 485, which usually moves very smoothly. Or if you're on the west side, the east side of the city, you can come straight down 85 right into the airport. As I always say, put it in your GPS and see which way gets you there on time. Today we're gonna cover a host of things, and it's a wonderful place for your children. Y'all stay tuned as we get into the rest of Huntersville. One of the earliest settlements in all of Mecklenburg County is in Huntersville. It was first settled in 1760. It's a long time ago, and that settlement, they had the same family there for 230 years, and it is now a historic site and an awesome place to go out and see. So I'm just downtown here in downtown Huntersville. Where we are might be a cool spot for you if you're not looking for that suburban feel where it's just a bunch of subdivisions and developments. These are older homes kind of on a grid pattern set of streets just off of Gilead Road, Statesville and Old Statesville Road, kind of Main Street area here. I'll see if I can drive around and let you see it. So if you're downsizing and you're just looking for a smaller house and maybe that real small town charm that you're seeking, this area of Huntersville might not be a bad area for you, and you're still incredibly close to everything you need. All the shopping, all the grocery stores, all the pharmacies, all the little places to eat. Everything you need is still right here. Well, y'all know the drill. I'm gonna do a small tour, show you some more of this area, and we'll get to the rest of our tour. Our first stop I want to talk about today is Discovery Place. Kids, you couldn't get a cooler spot to bring your children down. Quick note, you do have to have your children to get in. They wouldn't let me in without my daughter, so just remember that. But they're going to cover science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and art, and they're going to learn having fun. They won't even know they're learning. You can come down here on field trips. They've got classes, they've got exhibits throughout the year. So what they're learning and what they're doing inside here is constantly changing. So it's a spot you can always come back to. Log on online, check out the website, see what Discovery Place Kids has new going on, and come down and let your children have fun and learn all at the same time. One of the neighborhoods I want to feature for you today is Vermilion. This neighborhood is really awesome and offers a ton of different things. This is really one neighborhood where there is something for everyone. Whether you're looking for a 2-bed, 3-bath townhome in the 300,000s, or you're looking for a 4,000 square foot family home, all brick or craftsman style, 3,500 square foot or bigger, very modern, then this could be the neighborhood for you. They begin development in the late 90s, 99, early 2000s, and the newest homes are being built today and being finished in this year, 2023. There's lots of different styles, lots of different shapes, and lots of different colors. This really is a unique place. Something really cool about this neighborhood is they've got their own bar and grill tucked back inside called Harvey's. It's got the tree-lined streets, it's got a beautiful pool, some parks, the green space we all love about this part of the country, and even some areas left wooded. So when you're looking for an escape from the hustle and bustle of the city life, Vermilion could be an incredible option for you to come home to. So y'all know the drill. This is your first time to the channel. Please hang out a moment, stick with me. We're gonna do the neighborhood tour. I'm gonna show it all to you. And then we'll get on with our Huntersville tour, and I'll show you some more family spots and some more neighborhoods to live in. What do y'all think? Well, let's go see it. The home I want to feature for you today here in Vermilion, this will be one of two, is going to be 13818 Hill Street. It's a townhome behind me on this beautiful road. Check out Hill Street. Look at these trees. These are crepe myrtles going down both sides. They'll have beautiful flowers on them. Some are white, some are purple, some are pink, but absolute beauty here. This is a 2-bed, 3-bath, 1,996 square foot, and it sits on the market for $350,000. This home's been very tastefully and beautifully upgraded. It's got a fresh paint job, an awesome looking kitchen with the two-tone there, and absolutely gorgeous floors. They've done an awesome job making this one look modern without overdoing it and staying within the neighborhood. So beautiful home here. This is one I wanted to feature. I'm gonna go feature another one for you. So y'all stick with it, hang out. We'll see the rest of the neighborhood because like I said, there's many shapes, many sizes, and many styles here. So whatever you're looking for, Vermilion could be an awesome option for you. The second home that I want to feature for you today is 10115 Andreas Duane. It's a 4-bed, 4-bath at 3,759 square feet on the market for $699,000. And this home was built in 2020. So guess what? This current owner has probably worked out all of the kinks from the builder. So you should be getting an amazing home. Like I say, sometimes the best home is 3 years old because the current owner has worked out all the problems from the builder, because no home's ever exactly perfect. There's always small things that pop up. So as you look down the street here, the homes are newer. They'll soon be tree lined, just like the older parts of the neighborhood. I really like the way they've done everything here. Everything has beautiful vegetation around it. So just an awesome place. You can kind of see it's Halloween. This place decks it out for Halloween as they get set up for their fall festival coming up this weekend also. So this is Vermilion. Y'all stick with me. We'll continue to see some more of it, and I'll see y'all in the rest of Huntersville. So would any tour of Huntersville really be complete without a full drive-through down Burkdale? Of course not. This is an awesome mixed-use development. You're gonna have commercial and businesses downstairs and residential living upstairs. There is some of everything here. You've got Dick's Sporting Goods, you've got Victoria's Secret, you've got names like Fox and the Hound to eat at. You've got Easy Sushi to eat at. You've got the Cheesecake Factory to eat at. You've got Bricks Pizza. There's frozen ice cream and sundries here. There is some of everything right here in Burkdale Village. You can come down and go to the movies. So you can grab a bite at one of the 100 places here, go to the movies, all in the same place, all in walking distance. I'm standing in some of the, they call it green area. I don't know, since it's covered in turf, I'd really call it a green area, but sure, I'll give them that. And they have summer concerts through here. They have fall festivals. They put the games on the big screen. This is the spot to come to. If you're in Huntersville, Burkdale Village is gonna be a destination that you frequent and are gonna want to frequent, because it's an awesome place to come hang out, grab a bite to eat, grab a drink, see your friends. This is Burkdale Village. For this neighborhood, we're gonna tour Burkdale Village, which is just off of the Burkdale Shopping Center and area, which is right here. So as we pan, you know, this is it. That's Burkdale right here. So all of these homes are literally within walking distance to Burkdale. It's an incredible location. There's never a whole lot for sale in here. So if you see something you like, I suggest you jump quickly. Homes in here, there is some townhomes, run about 1,500 square feet, and they'll be in the low to mid 4s. And then your biggest houses will be 2,500 square feet plus. They're gonna be in the high 6s to low 7s. So super cool neighborhood, killer area, right next to all the shops and all the dining you could want here in Huntersville. So y'all know the drill. Stick with me, we'll go see it, and on to the rest of the tour. The home I want to feature for you in Burkdale Village, which is again right next to all the shopping here in Burkdale, is 8315 Cambry Road. This is a 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,569 square feet, and we're on the market for $699,000. This home does sit on 0.1 acres, so if you're looking for space, like I said, hey, Burkdale Village isn't going to be your spot, because this neighborhood is all location, location, location. Maybe you didn't necessarily want the hustle and bustle of the city, but you still wanted to be very close to everything. This place is gonna give it to you. And this home was built in 2003, and it has been stunningly updated, super modern, Beautiful accent walls, kitchen's finished beautifully, so look it up for yourselves. Again, that was 8315 Cambery Road here in Huntersville in Birkdale Village. So y'all know the drill, stick with me, we'll finish our tour. So to round out our Birkdale Village tour, this is just across the street. You'll see it when you come in, the modern looking darker gray buildings here. More shops, more restaurants. There is an Atrium Urgent Care behind me. And speaking of urgent care and medical facilities, Huntersville does have another major medical hospital here in it. Like I've said, anytime you're in the Charlotte area, you're never far from a major hospital, from major medical services. So as I always say, whether you're moving in with young kids who need specialized medical help, or you've got aging parents, or you yourself are thinking of retiring and moving down, and you want to make sure, hey, I can get the help I need if I need it, you could absolutely do that here in Huntersville. So I'll get you some close-up of the shops, but there's a lot here, a lot of good places to eat, a coffee shop, some pizza, a brewery. You're never far from food and drink here, it seems. Huntersville is an awesome spot. Y'all stick with me. We'll continue to see it, and I'll see you at the next place. I know y'all are probably wondering, when is it going to get to the water? Lake Norman is right here. My park feature today is Blythe Landing. For all the boat enthusiasts and the fishermen, hey, your big fishermen guys, you'd be impressed today. Major League Fishing is here in town for a big bass tournament. There's got to be a couple hundred boats over there in the parking lot, and if you peek out behind me here, these guys are getting ready to go compete in the fishing tournament this weekend. So this is Blythe Landing, awesome spot. You can go up front, there's sand volleyball courts, there's places to hold a picnic. You can walk down by the water and you can drop your boat in the water for free. And as I said, there's a couple hundred parking spots. So you're gonna have a spot to park. One thing to know with Lake Norman, when you boat on Lake Norman, is to pay extremely close attention to the water levels, and to watch the signs and to pay attention to the buoys, or you will run a high chance of running your boat aground. So that's the thing with Lake Norman. When it's low water levels, make sure you know what's going on. So this is my park feature for the Huntersville area. Beautiful homes here along the water, some beautiful little neighborhoods right here on the water that have Lake Norman views. As you've heard me say, the water comes at a premium, and it comes at even more of a premium here in Lake Norman. So this is Blythewood. I'll show us around a little bit, and we'll continue our Huntersville tour. Fun fact here for Lake Norman. Lake Norman offers over 520 miles of shoreline and over 50 square miles of water. So if you are looking for that waterfront destination, Lake Norman provides you loads of opportunity to find it on both the east and the west sides of the lake. Sometimes the lake's referred to as the Inland Ocean of North Carolina. Lake Norman is man-made, and the purpose of this lake and Lake Wiley are for power. There's massive power stations on both lakes, and Duke Power still owns your water line up here. Thanks for staying with me. Our next neighborhood that we're gonna tour is Cedarfield. This is another beautiful community, tons of mature trees, and these are a little bit older homes. Cedarfield was developed in the early 90s. Your home prices here for small homes, probably around 1,400 a square footage, are gonna be from the high 3s to the low 4s, and they're gonna stretch all the way to probably low 600,000s for about 28 to 3,000 square foot. And that home has been freshly renovated, and those are beautiful also. So just another beautiful spot here. We're right off of Gilead Road at 77, so that's where all of your shopping will be. You're 5 minutes up to Publix, which is gonna be your upper tier of a grocery store. There's shops there, there's restaurants there. So really, wherever you are in Huntersville, you're usually not far from everything you need for your day-to-day life, and to get to 77 for your easy commute in and out of Charlotte. So what do y'all say? I'm gonna go feature a home we'll do some tour of the neighborhood, and we'll get on with our tour of Huntersville. My home feature for Cedarfield is gonna be 12114 Henderson Hill Road. This is a 3-bed, 3-bath, 2,022 square foot, built in 1994, and it sits on 0.27 of an acre. So that was, again, one of the reasons a lot of people like Huntersville and like to get out of the city, is because you're gonna get a little more space. This is a beautiful home in a beautiful neighborhood. Everyone's got a pretty secure and private backyard. So you don't necessarily have to worry about your neighbors staring at you while you're just trying to grill some hamburgers. So this is Cedarfield. This was the home I wanted to feature for you. It's beautiful. The kitchen in it is a little dated, but everything else has been touched up very nicely. And before I forget, this home is on the market for $469,000. Again, this is Cedarfield, beautiful neighborhood. You can see the rest of the houses back behind me that way, and I'll pan around so you can just see it, see the tall trees, the mature landscaping. This neighborhood really does offer a lot. Well, y'all stay with me. We'll finish our tour and we'll get on to the rest of Huntersville. For this stop of our Huntersville tour, we are in Northstone. Northstone is a country club community that was developed in the 90s and isn't crazy. You think country club, you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna need 7 figures. Here, you don't. Homes are gonna start in the mid-5s, and yes, hey, they will top out in the low 1 millions. And these are absolutely beautiful homes. Even the ones in the low 5s have kind of the same styling as the ones that top out in the $1 million range. They're just a little smaller. All of the homes here are going to be either full brick or a brick vinyl mix. My home feature for Northstone is 15501 Aberfield Road, and it is a 6-bed, 4-bath, 3,677 square foot home, listed for $719,000. This home was built in the year 2000 and sits on 0.29 acres. So like I said, most of the homes here sit on a little bit bigger lot and have some more space and a little bit privacy. Now, of course, like any golf course community, you're gonna pay more to be on the golf course and have that view. So just know that and understand it. This is my feature home for Northstone. Y'all stay with me. We'll round out our tour and we'll see you at the next spot. When it comes to golf in Huntersville, you couldn't get much better. Whether you're over at Burkdale, an Arnold Palmer public course, I couldn't really show you the clubhouse because it's under construction. Or you can go out to Skybrook, which is really considered one of the premier semi-private courses here in Charlotte. Or if you're looking for a full private country club experience, you can come out to Northstone. And as far as country clubs go, Northstone's not too crazy expensive. So check it out if it's something you've been thinking of doing or would like to do. We are at the Northstone golf course. It's absolutely beautiful. You can see the fairways and the course here behind me. Further over here, I'll turn, it's going to be the country club, and then also it's a golf and tennis club for your enjoyment. I'll drive around and get us a little bit closer to the country club and the clubhouse, but this is it. Absolutely beautiful on a fall day once all these trees turn. We all know the drill. Stay with me and we'll see some more. told you Huntersville was full of shops, and so I wanted to make sure I proved it to you. We've seen Burtondale. Now we're gonna look at North Cross. This area is massive. This is gonna have your Target, which you can see behind me. You're gonna have your Harris Teeter over here. And if you're coming from out of state and aren't sure, like, what's a Harris Teeter? Harris Teeter's a really nice grocery store. So it's gonna usually have a hot bar, a cold bar, killer beer and wine sections, excellent food selections. They will keep your shelves stocked, your kids in food, and your pantry full. So this is North Cross. You're gonna have places in here like Old Navy. You're gonna have places like Kohl's. Your Lowe's and Home Depot are right here in this section. So just about everything you could want outside of what's in Burtondale is gonna be right here in the North Cross Shopping Center. So this is North Cross. Just wanted to show this to you. Y'all stay with me and we'll continue out our Huntersville tour. Hey guys, so what have you thought of Huntersville? I've only begun to scratch the surface of everything this city has to offer. If I featured everything, this video would be about 5 hours. It really is an incredible city to get out and explore. We've seen some neighborhoods, we've seen some places to eat, we've seen a beautiful park to go play at, and I want to hit on one thing. If you stay, I should have hit it earlier, but the school system. The school system is Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools, and the majority of the schools that service Huntersville are really good and score really well. But there are a few that could use some improvement. And if schools are important to you, and if you have families, I know it is, just please double check the schools that are zoned for your neighborhoods and the homes within those neighborhoods that you have fallen in love with, and make sure that they fit your standards. Well guys, without further ado, I just wanted to say again, thanks for watching another episode. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. And as always, give me a call. Please reach out. I look forward to hearing from you.